How's it going? I have 4 different things to try out today. 2 drinks and 2 snacks. I'm just going to make sure everything is working before I get started here. Yeah, that looks like it's good. This is a live stream, multicast, simulcast to 3 different platforms. So I'll try to look at the chat windows when I'm able, but I'm not going to respond until each little presentation that I do for each drink. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, at some point I'll hopefully see it and respond. So we've got Simply Pop Strawberry Prebiotic Soda. Saw this today. It looked interesting. And then Waterloo Blackberry Lemonade. This is a 0-calorie thing. And also some classics. I've never done a review of these though. Fudge rounds from Little Debbie. I'd say this is probably my favorite of the Little Debbie snacks. And then Star Crunch. I'm a big fan of anything space themed, so I decided to get those. Yeah, I think there might be a different type that I like more than these ones, but it's like a little bit different, but similar. Anyways, I'll do those last because these drinks have been sitting. They're still cold, but yeah. Let's start with the sparkling water. I actually have 2 cups today, so I could probably use 2 cups if I wanted to, but we'll start with this. Anyways, take a look at this water. What am I saying? One more time. Let's take a look at this Waterloo Blackberry Lemonade sparkling water. This is a 0-calorie, 0 sugar type of sparkling water. Basically just that sparkling water with some sort of flavoring, most likely. But we'll take a look. Contains 0% juice, 0 calories, pretty much 0 everything. And then the ingredients, purified water, or purified carbonated water, natural flavors. And this is distributed by Waterloo Sparkling Water Corp in Austin, Texas. And then it says BPA something. I would assume it's BPA free. Some sort of heart icon, a U and a G. I'll show it on screen. And a non-GMO project verified. And a Whole30 approved. So lots of little emblems and things. So there's that. Sorry, there might be some weird sounds in the background. Anyways, Waterloo sparkling water. And then we've got the blackberry lemonade, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. This is a 12 fluid ounce, 355 milliliter can. Contains 0% juice. For the nutrition facts, it's pretty much 0 everything. And then we've got the ingredients, purified carbonated water, natural flavors. And there's those little, trying to hold my hand steady, the little icons. Yeah. It's pretty simple. Let's pop this open. Try it out. You can already smell it. It's probably good. So that's what it looks like. See the carbonation, it's clear, no added colors or anything, which I personally prefer. Looks good. Like I said, I can already smell it. So it's got a fruity smell. Oh yeah. It's probably one of the most strongest smelling like these essence of type drinks. Mm. Almost like grape bubblegum smell. It doesn't smell bad. Anyways, that's what it looks like. This is the Waterloo Blackberry Lemonade Sparkling Water. Let's try it out. Hmm. I mean, no surprise it's not going to be very sweet tasting or at all. With any type of sparkling water, there's going to be some bitterness as you drink it. Yeah, I would say there is some flavor going on here. Does it taste like blackberry? I think more of it's coming from the smell for me than the taste, which isn't a bad thing. It does help. Yeah. I I think it's nice. I think it's pleasant for what it is. I wouldn't say that it's especially refreshing tasting or anything like that. But if you want sparkling water with some sort of flavor and a pretty strong fruity smell to it, this could be an interesting one for you. There is, yeah, I guess there is a bit of sourness. The thing is, it doesn't have any citric acid or any type of acidic ingredient. It's just purified carbonated water, natural flavors. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of burped through my nose. Well, hmm. Yeah, I guess you could consider with any type of drink like this, it's like the essence of type drink. You could consider that it has a somewhat lemony esque sense to it. Again, with that strong smell and the kind of fruity like flavor. I think it's fine. I think it's fun. I think it's simple. If you just want something different than water for whatever reason, you want something that has like the smell of a fruit, like a artificial fruit. And yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's pretty fun and nice. Obviously, actually, yeah, I prefer drinking it from the can. You get more carbonation, and I think the carbonation helps with the flavor of everything going on. So, anyways, that's the Waterloo Blackberry Lemonade Sparkling Water, 0 calorie. Pretty nice. I like the look of the can, the purple and everything. Looks nice. Next, so much carbonation. Taking a look at this Simply Pop Strawberry Prebiotic Soda. This is 12 fluid ounce, 355 milliliters. So if you compare this can with this can, these are the same size. They're just different shape. Kind of interesting. Yeah. So this is strawberry flavored. It says juice squeezed and then concentrated. Flavor that pops, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. And it says with real fruit juice. 29% juice. 60 calories, 25 milligrams of sodium, 18 grams total carbohydrates, 6 grams of dietary fiber, 10 grams of total sugars, 0 grams protein. It has iron, vitamin C, zinc, and potassium. And for the ingredients, carbonated water, pear juice. Oh, wait. Carbonated water, pear, apple, cherry, strawberry, and lemon juices from concentrate. It says soluble corn fiber, then less than 0.5% of monk fruit extract. Monk fruit is a sugar alternative, which is one of the quote unquote healthier ones compared to something like sucralose or aspartame. But yeah, monk fruit extract, sea salt. Sorry, it's very difficult to read this thing. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid, zinc, gluconate, natural flavors. Produced for Simply Orange Juice Company in Apopka, Florida. Okay. Cool. Let's do a close up here. Simply Pop. Then the prebiotic thing is the corn fiber inside. 10 grams for this can. That's quite a bit. You can see the strawberries. Very, very simple design as well as the name. Huh. 60 calories per can. You got the 12-ounce size. Yeah, cool. Oh, there's some more marketing info on the side. So that says 6 grams. It says 6 on here, but in the nutrition facts, it's oh, I can't read. Yeah, it's 6 grams. I said 10, my mistake. It's 10 grams of total sugars, 6 grams of fiber. Okay. Anyways, 6 grams total fiber, no added sugars. And it says juices and monk fruit extract for sweetener. And then there's some zinc and vitamin C. Look at the actual nutrition facts. 29% juice, 60 calories, 25 milligrams sodium. There's the 18 grams total carbohydrates, 6 grams dietary fiber, 10 grams total sugars. And then the ingredients again. You can see how difficult it is to read. I don't know if I get the perfect angle to make it easier. Oh, maybe there's the vitamins as well. Yep. Let's pop this open. Smells nice. So let me try from the can first. There it is. So it's just natural colors of a very slight amber brown. Looks good. Very minimal carbonation. Even from the can when I just tried it, there wasn't much carbonation going on. So if you prefer a drink that is kind of carbonated but not especially carbonated, this might be a interesting one. Oh, I can see my screen reflecting in the... Yeah, this glass might not be the ticket here in the future. So I can see my preview screen reflecting it. I've got a camera here, and then I've got a screen right next to it, and then I have another, the main screen. So it could be reflecting from the monitor or the one up there. Let's see. A lot of reflections. Anyways. Yeah. Again, this is the Simply Pop Strawberry Prebiotic Soda. Yeah, there's still a little bit of carbonation in there, but the bubbles are small, if that makes any sense. It's very nice tasting. No surprise with actual fruit in here. 29% juice. Let me see which ones are in here again. We've got, so it goes down the line is with nutrition facts. Generally, what's at the top is the largest amount, and then what's at the bottom is the smallest amount of a thing inside the drink or whatever. Pear juice is the first one. So the most juice in here is pear, and then apple, cherry, strawberry, and then lemon. So imagine that combination with pear at the top. That's kind of what you're going to get flavor wise. There's a little bit of tartness to it. You get very small bubbles going on. It kind of fizzes on the top of my mouth as I drink it. Very slightly. Yeah. I like the flavor. It's nice. It's very pleasant. Bit of sourness, bit of tartness, all the fruit flavors going on. Strawberry. Yeah, I would say strawberry is noticeable in this. So it makes sense that they call it strawberry, even though all the juices, strawberry is not the most inside here. So it's interesting that the strawberry takes prominence. I mean, it's very possible this naturally flavored with other natural flavors. It's possible that they add some sort of flavoring to it to enhance and make the strawberry more noticeable compared to the other juices in here. But yeah, sorry, carbonation's getting to me. Let me try from the can one more time. I think this one would work in a glass with ice. It has enough flavor to it that I think it'd be fine. But it works just as well in a can here. And if you want as much carbonation as possible, obviously drink it from the can, even though I'm still not getting much carbonation from the can. So this is just, it seems like a lower carbonation type drink. But I really like it. It's pleasant. It's nice. The ingredients are great. It's got a little bit of zinc and vitamin C, potassium, and iron in here. Yeah, I like it. I could see myself getting this again. Very nice. That's the Simply Pop Strawberry Prebiotic Soda. Very nice. Let's go with these. Here's a classic. I haven't done many snack reviews on here, but they tend to be better. People are more interested in stuff like this, surprisingly, than the drinks. I don't know why. I prefer doing the drink reviews, but here we are. Picked this up and curious to see how I feel about it now. It's been quite a while since I've had one of these. Anyways. Make sure there's no comments. Nope. Let's take a look at these fudge rounds from Little Debbie, one of the classics. I don't know. Are they regional? I'm not sure. But I've had these since childhood. So this specific box is 8 sandwich cookies per box. And it's 9.5 ounces, 269 grams. Then there's actual company name, McKee. Naturally and artificially flavored. And then it's got this massive list of ingredients. I'm not going to read the whole ingredients list off. I'll show it close up after I take a look for myself here. Nutrition facts, 1 cookie, 34 grams, and there's 8 in the box. 150 calories for the one cookie, 6 grams total fat, 3 grams saturated fat, 1 gram of polyunsaturated fat, 1.5 grams of monounsaturated fat, and less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 80 milligrams of sodium, 23 total carbohydrates, 1 gram dietary fiber, 14 grams total sugars, 1 gram of protein. And it has trace amounts of vitamin or calcium, iron, and potassium. It lists vitamin D on here, but it says 0. So it must be such a small amount that they have to put it, but it doesn't even, it's not measurable. And then the ingredients, let me see if there's anything that is noticeable here that I care about. There's enriched bleached flour, which in and of itself is a lot of stuff. Corn syrup. Citric acid, TBHQ, which is a shelf-stable thing, I think. Whey, baking soda, dry eggs. It has caramel color in here. So that's an artificial color. Or, I don't know if it's natural or artificial, but it's an additive color. Natural and artificial flavors. Sorbitan mono... Okay. Let's see. It does have red 40. So caramel color, red 40. Titanium dioxide for color. There are eggs in here. So if you're sensitive to egg whites, this would not be a thing for you. And the allergy information contains wheat, milk, eggs, soy. May contain peanuts or tree nuts. It's probably just made in the same facility as something that includes those things. Yeah, there's a lot going on with the ingredients. I'm not thrilled that it has artificial colors in here. I don't think this, looking at this again, I don't think this was my favorite as a kid. But we'll see how it is now. Here you can see the massive list of ingredients. It's quite a bit. Again, the things to take note of, at least for me, the red 40 coloring and the caramel color. Caramel color is used in Coca-Cola and all those cola drinks. So, I mean, people have probably consumed it for a long time now. I just would rather not have those type of things in my food, but whatever. Yeah. Anyways, I think we're good on this. Let's open it up. So the best way to open this is probably this flap here. Or I could just go from the side. I think I'm just going to go from the side. So this thing is 150 calories. There's the cross section. I do have a plate here. You can put it on. There it is. Got the drizzle of icing. Break it in half. I would say it's almost easy to break in half, but not really. Oh, it's like a mess. There we go. You can see the inside of it. Everything's reversed for me on camera. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Anyways, let's try this out. Again, these are the fudge rounds from Little Debbie. Very soft. It was like a weird slickness after I ate it in my mouth. I'm not sure what that would be. It does obviously have a chocolate flavor. It doesn't seem especially sweet, but it's 14 grams of sugar for this one cookie. So it seems like quite a bit. Yeah. It's kind of easily falls apart, I guess. Eating it as an adult, I think they're fine, but they seem highly manufactured, if that makes sense, with the flavor and such. And I'm getting this kind of slickness on my tongue and the top of my mouth. It's probably some sort of oil or something that was put in here. It's maybe soybean oil or something. Palm kernel oil. Who knows? I think they're fine. I don't think I would go out of my way to buy these now. But I think what's going to happen is that I'm going to eat these more as I've got the box now, and I'll probably start to like glaze over all of the oddness that I'm getting right now, like the aftertaste and such, like the after feel, if that even makes sense. Yeah. I think the flavor is fine. It's chocolatey. No surprise. The texture is good. It's very soft, easy to eat. Yeah, I think they're okay, but it's like any packaged, shelf-stable, soft cookie. There's some downsides with just like what you can expect from something like this, I guess. Yeah, I think they're fine. Anyways, that was the fudge rounds from Little Debbie. Let's do the next one. I need to drink water after that one. Next up, Star Crunch. Wait, what's it called? I thought it had different. They were called Cosmic something, but maybe not. Little Debbie Star Crunch. It says cookies with caramel and crispy rice, or crisp rice. And this one's got 12 cookies per package. I like anything space themed, so this one's pretty fun. Yeah. Let's take a look at the ingredients. So this one has 12 servings per package. One cookie is 31 grams, 150 calories per cookie. 6 grams total fat, 4 grams saturated fat, 0.5 grams of polyunsaturated fat, 1 gram of mono unsaturated fat, 70 milligrams of sodium, 22 grams total carbohydrates, 13 grams total sugars, 1 gram protein. And it has 0.5 milligrams of iron. And then for the ingredients, it's a huge list of stuff. Let me see if there's anything that looks like I should notice. The first ingredient on the top is corn syrup. And then the next one's sugar, crisp rice. It does have whole grain rolled oats, raisin paste, molasses. It does have caramel color in here, which is often used in caramel, what am I saying? Soda pop. Let's see what else is in here. Also has ANNATTO extract for color. Not sure what that is. Egg whites, citric acid, coca, high fructose corn syrup, red 40 lake, titanium dioxide for color, turmeric extract for color. So, actually, these seem very similar in ingredients somehow. They both have added colors, which is I'm not thrilled about, like red 40 lake, caramel color. Anyways, yeah, I'll show this on screen so you can see for yourself. There's a lot of ingredients. I have to hold it this far back just to get the whole list in there. I'll just do a close-up of different sections of it. 150 calories. It's interesting that has molasses and raisin paste. So it says allergy information contains wheat, milk, eggs, soy, and may contain peanuts and tree nuts. Like I said, it's probably how it says contains a bioengineered food ingredient as well. Yeah. Let's go from the side. This little thing is 150 calories. Well, clean off my plate a little bit. There it is. 150 calories for that. So you can see the rice, obviously. See if it's easy to break. Yeah. It's a little bit, probably would be good to put these in the fridge. Seems a little bit too warm. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's try this out. Again, this is the Star Crunch from Little Debbie. You can already smell it. It's pretty soft. I can taste the caramel, and that adds a little bit of a different texture. The rice obviously adds some texture, some crunch. I actually prefer this one to the fudge rounds. Sure, these ones. Try a bit more here. I like the combination of different textures in this one. Yeah. Anyways, I think this is an interesting one. I don't get as much of the aftertaste and like weird after texture, after feeling in my mouth as the fudge rounds. I got with these ones. There's like a slickness to my mouth afterwards. I don't notice it as much with these Star Crunch ones. But these are highly manufactured, huge list of ingredients, cookies, shelf stable stuff. Pretty high in calories considering the size, but yeah. I think these are pretty fun. These are different. It's not your standard cookie by any means. The caramel's interesting. The crunch is nice. The flavor seems fine. It does obviously have like a chocolate mixed with the caramel flavor. Yeah. I think these are decent. If you're okay with just a highly manufactured, shelf stable cookie, you might want to check this one out. So that was the Star Crunch from Little Debbie. Cool. Anyways, I am done for today with the snack and drink reviews. I do this. I also do tech reviews and camera equipment when I have it. But these are simple and easy and available, easily done. So that's why I've been kind of adding this to it. It's fun. Anyways, I'm going to head out. Hopefully, if you saw it, you enjoyed it, or see it after the fact. How's it going? Sorry, just saw your message now. Hope you enjoyed the little taste test review. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to sign out now, though. See ya. So there's that. I'm also going to sign out of the YouTube channel.